Hey Ron, so if I understand, if you retire directly from working on the railroad to collect your age in service, there's no limit for the Tier 2 portion. So typically that's going to be the case. The Tier 2 is only reduced if you work for a pre-retirement employer, which is typically a non-railroad employer that you work with before and after your railroad retirement date. One of the requirements for receiving railroad retirement is that you cannot be in railroad service, so your railroad employer wouldn't be your pre-retirement employer because you have to cease employment with them before you could take retirement. But some folks, I guess if you had a part-time job with the railroad and you continue to work for that part-time job after your railroad retirement date, if you'd work for that employer within 6 months of your railroad retirement date and continue to work after, it would affect the Tier 2. But say you're a straight career railroader, you start working somewhere else after your railroad retirement date, you haven't worked for them before, you only have to worry about the Tier 1 earnings limit because Tier 2 is only affected for work for a last pre-retirement employer as defined by the Railroad Retirement Board.